Cranford here to show you how to make this adorable Mother's Day gift. This is a gift card holder and a candy holder all at the same time. I saw this at a blog and I'll post it on my YouTube video. I can't remember right now what the name of the blog is, but I will definitely share it with you. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what this is. This ribbon unties like so, and inside is a little flap where you can put a gift card, and then this part pushes open and has the Hershey Nuggets wrapped in designer series paper. And I like this because it gives the receiver a lot of Hershey Nuggets instead of just the 4 that the Matchbox gives. So let's get started on making this. Okay, you're going to start with, this is a piece of Island Indigo, and this is at 7 1/4 by 5, and obviously it's going to need to be scored. So I'm using the Simply scoreboard, and I'm going to score at a 1/2 inch and 1/8 of an inch on all 4 sides. I have this piece scored. I'm going to go ahead and set it aside and do all my scoring at once. So this piece is going to be for the box itself. This piece is measured at 7 5/8 by 5 5/8, and this piece is going to be the wrap that goes around the box. So this is going to be scored at 5 1/8, or excuse me, 5/8, 3 1/2, 4 1/8, and 7 inches. Okay. Then the last piece that will need to be scored will be the front piece, the gift card holder. This is in Lucky Limeade, and I'm going to score this. This is cut at 7 inches by 4 3/4, and I'm going to score this at 2 3/8 and 4 3/4. Okay, now I have all my pieces scored. I'm going to remove my scoreboard. And the first piece I'm going to work with is going to be the box. So before I do anything, I always fold on all my score lines. Or I try to remember to do so. Okay, and then we're going to cut in. On this score line, we're going to cut this all the way in to this score line here and cut it off. And then we're just going to cut this one little square out here. Okay, and we're going to do that on this side. It's finished being cut. And then, of course, you have to make tabs. So on these little squares here, on each end where it's the skinnier end, you're just going to cut all the way in to this score line. And turn it exact opposite end and do the same. I'm going to use sticky strip to put this together because I do want to be able to use this box. And I'm going to put it all the way along this part. You're going to do it all the way around. You're going to do it on all 4 sides. You're not going to want to cover the tabs with sticky strip. Okay, so now I've peeled all my backing off my sticky strip, and this is how I'm going to fold this. First, I want to fold in the little tabs like so, and fold this up and over. So see, it's tucking down inside to make a really nice finished edge. So then we need to make the sleeve for the box. So this is already scored, and this is super easy to do. You're just going to fold on all the score lines. I'm going to run one long piece of sticky strip along here. Okay everyone, I cut my box too short. Somehow I cut the dimensions too short. So my box was shorter than the wrap. So I just cut off part of my wrap. But I'm going to have everything posted so you don't get confused. Okay, so it's good to put your box inside the wrap when you're closing it, because then you don't do it so tight that the box won't slide in and out. I learned that trick when I was making matchboxes with my friend Candace. Okay, so I'm gonna close that up. So now it pulls in and out nicely. Okay, now we have our card holder. I don't know how on earth I got all this off so much, but anyway. Okay, so this is what you're going to do here. You're going to fold these on the score lines, and then you're going to measure from here, from the bottom of here up 2 3/4. So I'm just going to use this little ruler I've got. It's easier if I just do it this way. Here's the 2 3/4 mark. I'm lining it up with the bottom of the paper. So this from here to here is 2 3/4. So I'm going to put a mark. And so I need to cut off this piece up here. Okay everybody, so I have my piece of paper here that I'm going to use for my gift card holder. I've cut away this top portion. I did that by just measuring up from the bottom 2 3/4, cutting it here and cutting it here. So then I'm just going to take a piece of adhesive and run it across the bottom of here to close this piece. I've cut this piece of paper at 2 1/4 by 4 1/2, and it's just going to go right here on top. And then I have my Daffodil Delight striped ribbon, which I am going to adhere down. I'm just going to run some adhesive across here like so, and then just put it down so it comes across like this in the front. And then I'm going to put some sticky strip on the back of this piece. Okay, and then this will go on the front of my candy box, like so. Okay, and then I have pre-stamped a couple of sentiments. This one says, "Heaven knows you're special, I know it too." And this one I really love, which is, "You are such a blessing in my life." And I've punched it with the large oval punch and then the scallop oval. So I'm just going to use a dimensional. And then I'm going to tie a bow here to keep this closed, because my gift card will go right here. Okay. And you could do a piece of Whisper White paper right here to write a sentiment on. You could put a sentiment right here, so when they open it up, it's inside. I'm going to adhere this sentiment right here. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to use my ribbon and fabric scissors to trim the ends of my fabric. And I'm going to use another dimensional to adhere this. And there you have it. A simple, even though it didn't seem simple when I had all my calamity of errors, it really is simple. I'll have the instructions listed on my website along with this video, and then for the nuggets inside, for the Hershey nuggets, you can just add a couple dabs of adhesive on the ends of some DSP. This is cut at 1 by 3. Line it up in the middle and just stick it down like so, and it'll fit right in there. Okay, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for watching this episode. Take care. Bye-bye.